Hello and welcome to the crossover, where nothing is out of bounds and everything is fair game. We have a lot to cover with you today, but first, let's check in with the Tunnel Crew. Please give a warm welcome to Stacks, Aggie P, Rooftop, TP, and Big T.
All right, everybody. We want to welcome you to the crossover. I am your co-host for tonight, TP, along here with my tag team. First, we have the awesome, amazing Aggie P from the 1986 Aggie team. How you doing, Aggie P?
Doing great, TP. Aggie Pride is always nationwide, TP.
That's right. That's what I'm saying. Nationwide. Next,
That's right.
That's right. Next, we have intern Isaac. Intern Isaac, how's it going tonight?
How about them Cowboys, baby? I got a whole dialogue. Whole dialogue.
All right. Well, we're going to hear from intern Isaac about them Cowgirls and Cowboys later on. So next, we have the man of the hour, Birdman. All right, Birdman, how are you doing tonight?
I'm feeling good. Don't nobody care about them Cowgirls. They're gonna lose next round anyway.
Oh man. Well, hey, we're gonna save that for later on in the show. Okay. As we can all see, somebody is missing. And I guess Radar had to go and get him some more glasses because he still can't see his way on how to get onto the show tonight. So that's right. Big T will be in with us momentarily. But meanwhile, we have our main man, the man of the hour, to tell us what's going on here. And that's Larry. How are you doing tonight, Larry?
I'm doing great. Thanks. Doing
That's
good.
wonderful. So we also have our producer. And again, we are the crossover. So I wanted to welcome everybody on tonight. I wanted to thank everyone who's joining us, whether you're here from YouTube, whether you are here on Facebook, and if you're listening to us also on WLJF 100.7. So we wanted to thank everybody for joining us to come here. Make sure that you go to our YouTube channel and that you like and subscribe and leave your comment. Leave your comment. Your comments could be read here on the crossover show here tonight. So Larry, tell us what's going on in the sports world.
Okay. It's been a long time since I've been on.
Yeah.
And we are now past the halfway point of the hockey season. And the Hurricanes are in first place in their division of the Eastern Conference. We won 11 straight games, which was a record for the Hurricanes. We had we really played well during December. We only lost one game, or we lost 1 point during the season, during December. So it was great. So then we went on a 4-game losing streak. and you know, it's one of those things. Big T and I were talking today about why is it that it's so streaky sometimes in hockey. Well, it's that way in any sport. If you look at it, if you look at the NBA, you look at Major League Baseball, with long seasons, you're going to have your ups and downs. You're going to have injuries. You're going to have different things that go on. So that's what happened. But in the meantime, we have a rookie goaltender, Pyotr Kochetkov, who speaks very little English, speaks Russian, and he had 2 shutouts in a row, and he played his lights out, just a terrific goalie. Oh, wow. And then he was part of the 4-loss series. He lost those games, and he came back and he had a win, and then last Saturday night or Sunday night, he had a big loss. It was in overtime or a shootout. and the big news is he's the goaltender of the future for us.
Mhm.
And he was sent down to the minor leagues today.
Oh, wow.
And here's what I said to some hockey fans who are friends of mine. It makes sense that they sent him down. I think we have 3 goalies now, and I think one of them will be traded at the trade deadline. And it will not be Kochetkov. We just gave him a 4-year contract.
Okay.
So now the other 2, we're going to see more of them playing, and we're going to decide which one of those gets traded at the trade deadline. In the
Okay.
meantime, Kochetkov is playing more because he's going to be the primary goalie in our minor league, which is the Chicago Wolves. So we're getting ready, I think, for a big trade at trade deadline. We are going to go all in this year. We want to win the Stanley Cup, and we think this is our year. I believe that is what management, the general manager, the coach, everyone is in on. And, you know, it's the 25th anniversary of the Hurricanes, and it would be really appropriate for us to win the Stanley Cup this year. And we've got the team, we've got the great coach, we've got everything going for us. So that's what I think is up, and that's what I think we are gearing towards. So, yeah.
So
yeah.
No, go ahead.
Well, it should be a really good season for us, and I think that we're getting ready to finish it off.
So let me ask, with the goalie who was set down, what in your opinion, you said that he didn't do too well, and then they went down to the minor leagues. You said that you agree with that. So do you think it was just due to the recent 4 losses that you had? Or
Yeah,
do you
he
think that just wasn't
he's only 23 years old.
okay.
And the other night against Vancouver, after he lost the shootout, he took his stick and hit the goalpost with it. He was just mad. He just lost his temper. And I think he just needs a little more time to get seasoned, to mature a little bit. Don't take these losses so personally. Put it behind you and move on.
Right.
And I think that is one reason they sent him down. And also so he could play more games and get some more experience in. But I think he's going to be great. I think he's going to be the goalie of the future for the Canes.
Sounds good. I have a question. How is the big man doing, Brent Burns?
Oh, Brent is awesome.
With the nice smile. How's
He is so great. He is when he shoots the puck, he's a defenseman. So he's at the blue line and he shoots the puck. And I have seen goalies cringe when he shoots because it is like a rocket.
I love it.
And he's doing great. He checks. He's a good defenseman. He's a little slower because he's a little older, but he sees the play ahead of time and gets his legs on before he needs to. So yeah, he's one of my favorites.
Good.
You also mentioned that the Hurricanes, that you believe that this is their year. So do you believe that they will be the ultimate winners for this season in the championship?
I hate to say that. you know how it is. You know how it is. But there are Boston is the front runner of the Eastern Conference. They're just running away from everything right now. But we're close behind them. And I really do believe that we have a very solid chance of winning the Stanley Cup right now.
Okay.
I like that prediction.
Yeah.
Stand on it, Larry. No, hey, yeah. You know, hey, Stats think Dallas gonna win the big game coming up. So stick with it. Hey.
They stick with it.
Yeah, stick with it, man. What's going on, Big T?
Hey, what's happening, everybody?
Yeah. I like your cap.
You like it?
Yeah. I know where you got that.
That's right, exactly. Yeah. So, hey, I fought through the technical difficulties and everything, and here we are. So,
Good deal.
I'm in the building. Well, hey, thank you, Total Crew, for carrying on while I was struggling. Or as what's his name? Joe Namath said, struggling. You know, I was struggling bad. So thank y'all for carrying on for a brother. Well, Larry, hey, real quick, I've got a question for you. You just said you think they've got a good chance. You don't like saying that, but you said you think they've got a good chance. My question for you is, they will win the cup if they continue to do what?
If they continue to play their game and continue to play with a hard defense and not letting the other team into their zone, which they have done an excellent job of this season. And if they continue on the same track that they have in the past, and if we have the goalies that do not get injured.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, sounds good. And then, so on the flip side of that, you know, I'm gonna ask you, the Canes will not win the cup if they do what?
If they begin to slack off and not play the defense that they're used to, and if they sometimes they don't shoot the puck enough, they pass. If they have too many passes and don't give the puck a chance to get in the net, then they're going to struggle.
Okay.
And when they start struggling, they lose sync and they just can't get it together. The other thing is we have to keep out of penalties.
Yeah.
That is one of the things that has been killing us. We've gotten too many penalties, too many stick penalties like hooking, tripping, that sort of thing. So that's it.
Okay. Hey, I like how you threw the word struggle in there. They're struggling.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, do you have anybody else got a question for Larry before we get
Larry,
his go ahead.
Yeah.
which game was it where we shot like 70 shots and lost? I saw that.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I was not at that game, but yes, I saw that, and
That was unbelievable.
I cannot remember who it was now. Thank goodness. We put that behind us.
Yeah, I say, hey, putting those things behind, you know, we
but you know what?
pressed forward.
we played well. We played well. Their goalie was on fire. It was Nashville.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Nashville, yeah.
Yeah.
The Predators. Well, hey, Larry, you got a name of the day for us?
Yes, I do. Vladimir Tarasenko.
Vladimir
Tarasenko.
Ooh.
He's one of the best
Tarasenko.
players in the NHL. He plays for St. Louis.
St. Louis. All right, Larry, thank you for joining us, man. We appreciate it, and we look forward to catching you again next month.
Okay, thank you very much.
All
right, Larry,
right.
take
Go
care.
Canes.
Go Canes.
All right, everybody. Thank you for bearing with me as I went through my technical difficulties. Thanks to the Tunnel Crew for interviewing Larry and getting the show off to a good start. We're up against a break here, and when we come back, we're going to get into our hot topics. You're listening to At Home with the Crossover.
So sad when the joy is here. What's the answer? Joy in the morning, the crossover. You can find them all right here on 100.7 WLJF. There's no need to be down when there's plenty of joy to go around. Get your daily dose and turn that frown upside down. Love and Faith Radio, 100.7 WLJF, The Joy.
My name is Priscilla Van. I'm with Hometown Insurance Service. I'm an independent insurance agent that specializes in Medicare, senior solutions, life, and health. I work with dozens of companies so that I can offer you the appropriate coverage as well as the affordable price for your insurance needs. If I can help you, please contact me at my website, hometowninsuranceservice.com, or email me at hometown.inservice, or you can find me on Facebook at Hometown Insurance Service. Thank you.
Times are changing. We all have questions about the future. Join us as we find the answers through the Word of God.
Love and Faith Christian Fellowship invites you to join our congregation. One church, two locations, Greensboro and Kernersville.
We're helping people on their path to find God as we provide spiritual leadership and growth through diverse ministry.
Celebrating over 25 years of ministry. Join our Love and Faith community where Jesus Christ is Lord and the people are loved.
All right, everybody. Big T is on mute.
All right, welcome back. Sorry about that, y'all. Welcome back to At Home with the Crossover. Boy, technical difficulties just continuing. Man.
Let's have some fun tonight.
Yeah, we're gonna have some fun because it is it is what it is. The ball
right.
coach speak from those football coaches. Hey, be sure to catch the Tunnel Crew Tuesday nights, 7 p.m. because you want to catch all that. You want to see stats holding up the Dallas. What is that? A coat? A blanket? Something. Dallas Cowboys something. Got his jersey on and everything. You know, you want to see Birdman as the journey begins. It starts this week. Are his boys gonna, finish the job? He's got the hat on, he's got the ring on, he's got the banner. The queen, you want to see her coming to the rescue, saving the day. When a brother's having technical difficulties and can't get on. You see how she handled that?
That's what Aggies do.
That's what Aggies do. And then you want to see Aggie P with the Giants jersey on tonight. Giants. Is that Lawrence Taylor?
LT in the flesh, baby.
LT. The man.
To ever do it.
There you go. The best linebacker ever, in my opinion. Yeah, so he's representing his Giants. They got that big win over the weekend. And you don't want to miss any of the Tunnel Crew every week, Tuesdays, 7 p.m. on YouTube. Go to the Love and Faith Radio YouTube channel. Be sure to like, share, subscribe. Tell all your friends about it. Then on Thursday nights, catch the audio version of the original Crossover Sports Show. You can find it online at WLJFradio.com. You can also download the WLJF app. It's available both on Google Play and in the iTunes Store. All righty, let us get into let me thank Larry. Thanks, Larry, once again for joining us. We learn a lot about the NHL, the Carolina Hurricanes when Larry's on. We appreciate him joining us Tuesdays, third Tuesdays of the month throughout the hockey season. Now, time for our hot topics. The hottest stories of sports may not be what everybody else is talking about, but it's things we, the Tunnel Crew, want to talk about. And we launched this segment talking about the first annual Super Wild Card Weekend. Because they called it the Super Wild Card. It's a 3-day extravaganza. 2 games on Saturday, 3 games on Sunday, and then for the first time ever in the wild card round, a Monday night playoff game. And that went on this past weekend. And Saturday saw the San Francisco 49ers struggle with Seattle for a little while. They trailed 17-16 at the half, but they rallied to win the game 41-23, won it easily. capturing their 11th straight win. And McCaffrey had over 100 yards. Deebo Samuels, he's back. He had over 100 yards. But the story was the rookie, Purdy, at quarterback. You know, this kid, man, he was Mr. Irrelevant, drafted last, had over 300 yards passing, 4 touchdowns total. He's the first rookie to have 300 yards and 4 touchdowns in his debut, playoff debut. And he's only the 4th quarterback ever to do it in the playoffs. And he's there with the likes of Aaron Rodgers, y'all, in their first playoff game, 300 yards, 4 touchdowns. He's there with the likes of Kurt Warner. He's there with the likes of Matthew Stafford. So he's in good company, y'all. So he got it done, continues to win for the 49ers. Then the Jaguars overcame 4 first half interceptions by Sunshine, 3 in the first quarter. But he threw 4 touchdowns the rest of the way. And the Jags come back from a 27 deficit to the Chargers to win the game 31-30. And man, it was an epic collapse by the Chargers. That's the 3rd largest lead blown into the playoffs. And so they got that to go into the offseason with now. And then you had on Sunday, my Dolphins, you know, started off getting slaughtered, down 17-0, looked like it was going to be a massacre. And then they scored 24, out the Bills 24-3 after that to take the lead 24-20. The third quarter, Buffalo comes back with 2 touchdowns, Dolphins down by 10. Miami scores again. They had a chance in the end. A lot of people questioning play calling, questioning McDaniel's stuff. So anyway, long story short, Dolphins lose 34-31, put up a valiant effort. Then you had the Giants, Aggie P's Giants. They took care of business at Minnesota. Aggie P called it. He said it was going to happen. They rolled up in there and got it done. And the big story here, Daniel Jones, y'all. 301 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks, 17 carries for 78 yards. Daniel Jones, man, I mean, looking like a stud. And so we'll talk about that. And then the Ravens, of course, they went out there and gave Cincinnati all they could handle, and Cincinnati managed to pull that one out. Then last night, Tom Brady just got slaughtered by the Cowboys. I mean, it was over. I'm serious, man. The thing was over before it began, man. And Dallas, say what?
I didn't watch the game. I fell asleep before it started.
Are you serious? Are you serious, man?
Oh man.
Check this out. Check this out. Dallas is 4. They were 4-11 in the playoffs since 1995. They were 0-8 on the road since 1993. And Dak became the first quarterback in Cowboys history to have 300 yards, 4 touchdowns, and a rushing touchdown as they won that game last night, 31-14. All right. So, Tunnel Crew, your thoughts on Super Wild Card Weekend? I laid all of it out there. Let's get into it. Let's chop it up game by game. Give me your thoughts.
Game by game? Wow.
Well, you know, now whatever you want to talk about, you know.
Well, you know, I might want to talk about my Giants. You know,
go ahead, man.
I'm just joking. All weekend, Big T, very good games. One thing I did notice is one thing that we always talk about on the show when it comes playoff time, you got to be able to run the ball.
Mm-hmm.
And all the teams except the Bengals that rushed for more yards won the game.
Won the game. Yep.
Won the game. And we also saw this weekend that you cannot make mistakes.
Yeah.
And cause a momentum change because
what
was it? Geno Smith.
Yep.
When he fumbled, that changed the outlook of the game.
A boy for Baltimore jumping over the goal line and getting the ball knocked out. Fumble, ran back, 98 yards?
That's true. Yeah, it changed the whole outlook of the game. I think even in the Miami game, when you guys thought it was first down and you got that delay call, I think that kind of changed the outlook of the game. Because Miami,
I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back a little bit further though. Okay, it was like and Miami's on 3rd and 19 in the shadow of the goalpost. Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here yelling at the TV. Okay, this is a rookie making his second start. Hand the ball off, run it, you punt the ball. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't ask this rookie to try to pick up a first down on 3rd and 19. And what do? They come out in shotgun. And I said, oh my goodness, he's going to try to throw it. And he throws an interception. Buffalo has the ball at the 25 or 30-yard line. About 5 plays later, they score a touchdown. Big momentum shift, you know?
Right. And I also think in the game with the Chargers, Bosa losing his cool.
Yep.
Which put him right down there on the goal line to go for 2 instead of 1.
Yes.
I think that changed a lot of things, man.
It sure did.
Could have maybe tied it up, could have went into overtime. It could have been a different outcome. So, this week, I mean, it was some good football until last night. I think.
Hey, no.
I don't think Tampa Bay should have been in the playoffs.
No.
They just didn't look prepared. I mean, Dallas had receivers running by themselves in the secondary. Just nobody on them. Long coverages. Tom looking old.
That tight end killed him, man.
Yeah. I mean, it was just, and right now, all the Dallas fans are thinking that they are just that good.
Yeah.
But we will see. Stats, we will see.
Okay, I gotta go now. Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
So,
talk to me.
Brief. The anatomy of a cowboy. In the American West, the history. Listen,
Birdman, help me, please. Please, Bird.
Cowboy. He's a lone ranger who roams from place to place in search of loot.
Oh, Lord, we get a history lesson.
No matter if he has to eliminate someone on the road, at home, it doesn't matter. He don't have a home anyway. The last 2 years, the Cowboys have won games on the road. And I say this because the defense has won the football game for the Cowboys. It's not been the offense that have won the football game. The Cowboys scoring 30, 31 points. They ain't dropping 40 like the 49ers are. It's not. This the defense leading the football team, and the defense has gradually gotten better. Also, there are some other signs and omens I have. My friend Chad, his sister named the baby Dallas. Yes, that baby's dad's a huge Cowboys fan. And on top of that, my father seems delusional about the Cowboys every year and says they're going to Super Bowl. But I'm 25 years old, so
big game.
Maybe. So I think that you got to go ahead and get that goal in San Francisco and set up that NFC East championship game in which anything can happen with whoever it is. I think you just got to beat San Francisco and anything can happen after that for the Cowboys. I believe that.
I mean, hey, seriously, if they do get past San Francisco, you're right. I mean, if they get past San Francisco, their chest is going to swell up. Their head going to get big. So that's the only thing you'll have to hope doesn't happen then is if they don't get, their head don't get so big, they can't walk straight and they fall over, you know. But yeah, if they beat San Francisco, then hey, it's very much their fault.
Right.
Bird.
Oh Lord Jesus.
Your thoughts on the weekend.
Come back down to earth, Stats. It's just freaking Tampa Bay. We're not gonna do that. You beat Tom Brady, big deal. I've done it before, like 5 years ago. You did it. So it's no big deal to me. But I want to direct my conversation to you, Aggie P, because a lot of my fan base is scared of y'all. I don't know why. I'm not saying we're gonna win equally. I ain't gonna say that. I'm just saying, like we why are we scared? Like y'all the same team we played the first 2 times. Y'all just got everybody back. I don't know why we scared. We just play our game. We can win. However, we have a weakness. Our run defense is crappy. And the way y'all ran the ball against the Vikings, yeah, I'm very scared of that.
Hey, you sending mixed signals, Bird.
Yeah.
Didn't he send a mixed signal?
Sending mixed signals, but I think he tried to set me up, Big T.
He tried to set you up.
Yeah, he tried to set me up. You know, just in case we beat them, he want to come back and say, that was the reason. And if they slaughter us, he gonna hurt me next week. He's gonna hurt me. Yeah.
Nah,
so,
just take one game at a time.
I'm surprised there's no Bojangles on the line. You know,
he don't want to do that again.
They don't want to do that again.
Nah, I don't want to do that again. But one thing about the game going into, with the Eagles real quick is that, last week we shut Jefferson down to like 40-some yards.
Mm-hmm.
But this week, if we shut down Brown, then we got to worry about Smith too.
Yeah.
I mean, both of those guys are a good combination. So that's where I see the big difference is going to be. Because our offensive line is playing great. Their offensive line is playing. Our defensive line, Dexter Lawrence is playing good. We're running the ball. So it's going to be a good game.
Hey,
y'all got some Cowboys on that D-line.
Hey, I think that that Jalen Hurts is going to be the key, because if he's healthy, and if he's healthy and he runs the ball, if he picks and chooses his time to run, then he's going to be the key. I think containing him, not letting him get more than what a quarterback probably should get. TP. I know we're up against the break, so when we come back, we'll get your thoughts on the wild card weekend. All right?
Okay.
All right, everybody. Make sure you catch us Tuesday night, 7 p.m. on YouTube. Go to the Love and Faith Radio YouTube channel. Be sure to like, share, subscribe. Tell everybody, family, friends. Hey, people in the grocery store, just walk up to them and say, hey, you need to watch the Crossover Sports Show. Tell everybody you know about it. And then on Thursday nights, and that's 7 p.m. on Tuesday nights. Then on Thursday nights, 7 p.m., catch the audio version of the original Crossover Sports Show. You can find it online at WLJFradio.com. You can also download the 100.7 WLJF app. It's available both on Google Play and in the iTunes Store. When we come back, we'll get TP's thoughts and we will jump into our question of the day.
Why so sad when the joy is here? What's the answer? Joy in the morning, the crossover. You can find them all right here on 100.7 WLJF. There's no need to be down when there's plenty of joy to go around. Get your daily dose and turn that frown upside down. Love and Faith Radio, 100.7 WLJF, the joy.
My name is Priscilla Van. I'm with Hometown Insurance Service. I'm an independent insurance agent that specializes in Medicare, senior solutions, life, and health. I work with dozens of companies so that I can offer you the appropriate coverage as well as the affordable price for your insurance needs. If I can help you, please contact me at my website, hometowninsuranceservice.com, or email me at hometown.inservice, or you can find me on Facebook at Hometown Insurance Service. Thank you.
Times are changing. We all have questions about the future. Join us as we find the answers through the Word of God.
Love and Faith Christian Fellowship invites you to join our congregation. One church, 2 locations, Greensboro and Kernersville.
We're helping people on their path to find God as we provide spiritual leadership and growth through diverse ministry.
Celebrating over 25 years of ministry. Join our Love and Faith community where Jesus Christ is Lord and the people are loved.
100.7 WLJF.
All right, welcome back at Home with the Crossover. Catch us Tuesday night, 7 p.m. on YouTube. Go to the Love and Faith Radio YouTube channel. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, and tell everyone you know about it. And then, because it is the greatest sports show on YouTube, on the World Wide Web, and on the radio, and on the apps. You can't find a better sports show on any app. So get WLJF app and listen to At Home with the Crossover and the original Crossover Sports Show. You can catch At Home with the Crossover Tuesday night, 7 p.m. on YouTube. Go to the Love and Faith Radio YouTube channel. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, tell everybody you know about it. Then on Thursday nights at 7 p.m., catch the audio version, the original Crossover Sports Show. You can find it online also, WLJFradio.com. You can also get it on the app the WLJF app, and you can find that on Google Play and the iTunes Store. Hey, Queen, any shout outs, comments from the fans and listeners of the show? What are they talking about on in the social media world?
So we have a lot of comments, but I want to backtrack a little bit to catch us up to speed.
Okay, go ahead.
Talking for Fun said, I like hearing that the Hurricanes have a good chance to win the big game. And it says, Talking for Fun also said that we all do a great job, even Radar. And
we miss Radar.
Look, you may miss Radar, but Radar is not missing me right now. I can tell you that. Radar is not missing me.
Man.
Fletcher Ashley said Daniel Jones, third quarterback to throw for 300 yards rush for at least 75 yards. Then as we were talking, he said, blah, blah, blah. Dallas will get blown out this week. He said Giants eat wings. And Talking for Fun also said, I'm pulling for the Giants. So we have a lot of
Giants eat wings.
I like the blah, blah, blah. He said blah, blah, blah. He said,
this is a Christian show. So
the Giants gonna eat some buffalo wings.
I know. That's what he said.
With ranch.
Look, listen, this is there's a song out there, a gospel song, and it says Giants do fall. So they fell twice. So I mean,
hey, you know what I'm saying?
He's trying to do a double blow.
I
mean, Aggie P, you got to defend your Giants.
No, I don't. Aggie P gonna be just like Aggie P always be. Keep my mouth shut and do what I do.
Hey, he up here talking some serious trash, man.
Yeah. I never went back and forth with trash talk with Big T.
Hey, one thing he's forgetting though. You know what I'm saying? The third time's the charm.
Right.
You know, 3 times.
Let me tell y'all, Radar has just joined the YouTube Tunnel Crew. Let me tell you something. Radar said, first he said, what's up, Tunnel Crew? Then he said, radar. Pin the tail on the Eagles. And then Fletcher Ashley said, still talking about regular season, talking for fun. They are just, I'm telling you, they just going at it. He said, that's right, Aggie P. Let the play go on.
That's right.
But I got a feeling there's a lot of people that would be too disappointed if your Eagles stump their toes. So, man, I hope that for your sake they go ahead and finish this thing because you've been having some fun this year, and a lot of people gonna have fun if they don't make it. All right, TP, your thoughts on Wild Card Weekend before we get into the question of the day.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't have a whole lot of thoughts. I'm gonna be honest. I'm just enjoying football.
Yes.
It's one of those things where it's a toss up. Like, who's gonna win it? You know.
It really is.
Everybody is pulling for their team. If you look tonight, I'm the only one in white. You got red, and everybody else got on the jersey or something, some type of benefit that has to do with their team.
Yeah.
So I feel like the referee. I feel like you a referee with the black and white, and I feel like everybody else is just going for the goal.
There you go.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Because my boy's out now, so I had to come on and support Larry tonight.
Right. I'm just happy to be in the playoffs, man. It's been so long, guys.
Yeah. Hey, same here, man. I kept saying, look, just don't get embarrassed. You know, I mean, when the Dolphins went into the weekend, biggest underdog of all the teams, 14-point underdog with a third string quarterback starting the second game. I was like, just don't get embarrassed. And the boys, they made me plow, especially when you get down 17-0, you get 3 interceptions, a forced fumble, ran back for a touchdown, and here's something that nobody's talked about. You know, what's his name was killing us in the first half. He was absolutely murdering us. You realize he had 7 catches for over 100 yards first half, nothing in the second half, 0. So I mean, think about it. If he continued on the pace he was on the first half, they probably would have beat us by 30 points, you know. So we did something in that second half to slow him down. I don't know what it was, but all right. Question of the day. So there is, it's a quarterback-driven league. You know, everybody knows that. And this past weekend, we saw a lot of quarterbacks play well, play poorly, play well in stretches, poorly stretches. We saw Sunshine, 4 receptions in the first half, and throw 4 touchdowns after that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We saw Brady look his age, you know, fine.
Yes.
Because that's what pressure would do to you, you know, especially when you're his age. You know, 66 completions, a career high. I mean, a pass attempt, career high for him. We saw, you know, second string quarterback for the Ravens. He played well. I mean, absolutely played his body off, you know, and gave the Ravens the chance there. We saw, you know, Josh Allen look human. You know, they kept calling him Superman, and he looked human. So the question is this: out of all the quarterback performances, you know, your thoughts on these quarterbacks. I want to give quarterbacks a grade based on what you saw. You can give them an A, B, C, D, the F, and then kind of give a little reasons why. Like Dak Prescott. I mean, Dak, that's the best I have ever seen him play. If Dak doesn't get an A from somebody, then what are we talking about? So give the quarterbacks a grade based on what you saw this weekend.
The winning quarterbacks, Big T?
Any quarterback. I mean, because, you know, some guys performed well in a loss, you know. So you can give them, if you don't think they specifically were the reason for the loss, then you can give them a good grade. But if you think, hey, they lost because of them, give them a D or an F or whatever. But yeah, you know, you got Justin Herbert. You know, he went home. He played well, but hey, I'm gonna tell you, he missed Keenan Allen wide open in the end zone on 3rd and goal. They had to settle for a field goal. They would have loved to have those 4 points at the end of that game. So, you know, any of these quarterbacks, have at it. And we'll start with, you know, I got a feeling I know who he's going to take. So we'll start with stats. Stats, give the quarterback, any quarterback you want to, give him a grade. Passing or fail.
I'm going to start off with San Francisco. I'm going to give Purdy his A.
All right.
I was unsure about Purdy. Great second half. I'll give Dak. I'll give him a B+ because the Buccaneers are sorry. And on top of that, Dak did make one questionable pass. I think you got to clean that up. Can't do that against San Francisco. That will get picked off. So that's all I got.
All right.
I wanted to read the comments if it's okay. So
yeah, go ahead.
So we have Radar, who is saying that he gives Dak Prescott an A+. We have Fletcher Ashley. Fletcher Ashley was talking about Jones.
Oh yeah, Daniel Jones. Yep, Daniel Jones.
Say it clearly, please.
Yeah. He kind of retracted his statement. So we'll have to when he puts it back. Yeah, he kind of retracted his statement. So we'll come back to him. But Radar was just letting us know that basically that he gives Dak Prescott an A+. Let me give them a little bit more time. And their comments, yeah.
Okay. All right. First,
I'm going to go ahead and track that statement back because I think I know what our viewers were getting ready to say. I'm going to give Daniel Jones an A just for off that performance alone. I didn't know what Daniel Jones I was going to get, honestly. And then again, I didn't know what Kirk Cousins I was going to get either, because they both play about the same. But Daniel Jones, something about Daniel Jones kind of scared me for next week. He scares me.
He's sounding nervous.
Big T, are you listening to this?
He's sounding nervous, man. I don't know if it's a fake or what. I don't know.
It's a fake. He's trying to set AGP up, but I'm too smart for that.
I don't know if he's trying to cross you over. Pull the Allen Iverson crossover. I don't know. Well, hey, you brought up a guy that I don't think a lot of people would mention, and that was Kirk Cousins. And Kirk's taken a lot of heat, but one of the things I want to say, you look at his stat line, and this is the reason he's taking heat. Everybody says, because he's a stats guy, but his stats don't equate to wins in the big moments. But listen to this: 31 out of 39. Okay, that's 79%, 273 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interception, 112 quarterback rate. Can you really say Kirk Cousins was the reason they lost that game?
No.
So I'm gonna give Kirk a B. I'm gonna give him matter of fact, I'm B plus. Because I don't think you can say he lost the game. You can say the defense, because Minnesota's defense, like AKP said, Giants ran for what, 170, 170 something yards on him?
Say the Giants.
142 yards, I think.
Well, if you put San Francisco, he's in the Super Bowl. So,
Who's that? Kirk Cousins?
Yeah, if you throw him on the Niners, he's in the Super Bowl right now, probably. So.
In a big game?
Yeah, he's in the big game. Super one.
Yeah, that's the big game. All right, good. Yeah, I think I might agree with that. Aggie P, your thoughts on grading the quarterbacks?
Okay, I know we don't have that much time, so I'm gonna look at 3 quarterbacks that had a lot of pressure on them coming into this game, Big T.
Okay.
And just for them to have the mental capacity to go out and perform, Purdy, Dak, and Daniel Jones.
Yes, sir.
Purdy,
all 3.
Hey, he's a rookie. Can you do it on the big stage? Can you do it in the playoffs? He did well. Dak, the Commanders, the Commodores beat up on him last week. Everybody was talking junk. Should you pay him the money? Jerry Jones, will you get rid of him and everything? Went out and performed well.
Yeah.
Daniel Jones, I've been waiting on this for years.
Yes.
He went out, he looked good, no mistakes. His pass was accurate. Hey, he ran the ball well. He commanded the offense well. So those 3 guys, I give an A plus. Yeah.
Hey, and Dabo, Brian Dabo, your coach, he's a quarterback whisperer, man, because he did something that a lot of people didn't think he could do. He's brought something out of Daniel Jones a lot of people didn't think, anybody could bring out. So
we have a good coaching staff, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I know we don't ever talk about the coaches, but our defensive coordinator, man, those game plans are nice. But go ahead. Let someone else talk.
TP, you got any thoughts? Quarterback grade?
Well, I'm just gonna read from the fans right now because, like I said, the conversation is hot on YouTube.
There it is.
So Fletcher Ashley said Daniel Jones. He said he gave him an A plus.
There you go.
He gave him an A plus, especially because it was his first playoff game. He played days and he had a clean game.
He did.
Another comment said, off subject, what was up with all the extra point misses by the Cowgirls?
Woo! Yeah, 4. Listen, hey, Stats, you better hope it don't come down to a field goal out there in the Bay this weekend.
You'll make a field goal. It's not an extra point. There's no pressure on the extra point. That's why he's missing.
Hey, okay. All right.
The bright lights got him.
Hey, I'm telling you. Hey everybody, make sure you catch this at-home edition of the Crossover Tuesday night, 7 p.m. You can find us on YouTube. Go to the Love and Faith Radio YouTube channel. And then you can also find the original Crossover Sports Show on Thursday nights, 7 p.m. And that's on WLJFradio.com. You can also download the WLJF app. You can find it on Google Play and in the iTunes Store. Tuesday night, 7 p.m. on YouTube. and Thursday nights at 7 p.m. on WLJFradio.com. When we come back, it's time for the wrap up.
Why so sad when the joy is here? What's the answer? Joy in the morning, the crossover. You can find them all right here on 100.7 WLJF. There's no need to be down when there's plenty of joy to go around. Get your daily dose and turn that frown upside down. Love and Faith Radio, 100.7 WLJF, the joy.
My name is Priscilla Van. I'm with Hometown Insurance Service. I'm an independent insurance agent that specializes in Medicare, senior solutions, life, and health. I work with dozens of companies so that I can offer you the appropriate coverage as well as the affordable price for your insurance needs. If I can help you, please contact me at my website, hometowninsuranceservice.com, or email me at hometown.inservice, or you can find me on Facebook at Hometown Insurance Service. Thank you.
Times are changing. We all have questions about the future. Join us as we find the answers through the Word of God.
Love and Faith Christian Fellowship invites you to join our congregation. One church, two locations, Greensboro and Kernersville.
We're helping people on their path to find God as we provide spiritual leadership and growth through diverse ministry.
Celebrating over 25 years of ministry. Join our Love and Faith community where Jesus Christ is Lord and the people are loved.
It's time now for the crossover wrap-up report. Let's send it back to the Tunnel Crew.
All right, welcome back to At Home with the Crossover. Real quick, a couple of things to mention here. College hoops, 11 ranked teams lost last Saturday. That's the most losses by ranked teams on a single day since 1999, y'all. And those losses included number 24 Duke losing at Clemson. Clemson is 7-0 in the ACC, so give it up to Clemson. And number 16 Miami losing at NC State. So congratulations, State, for getting it done there. All right, let's jump on into our pick segment, and we'll first start off by looking at the results from last week's show. Aggie P and Radar won the day, y'all. They got the weekly win, 5-1 they went. And the only loss was that Chargers, if Chargers could hold on to a 27-point lead, they wouldn't have lost that. They would have been 6-0. Thank you, Chargers. We appreciate that.
Yeah.
And then Birdman and the Queen are tied at second. They went 4-2 on the week, had a great week. And then me, Bromel, and Stats are tied at third. We all went 3-3, 500. So the weekly wins look like this. Aggie P and Radar, they both have one because of the tie they got this week. And I have one from last week. So we're getting it started. We're already heading towards the playoffs for 2023. All right, so the overall standings look like this. Aggie P is on top. The man is 8-2, leading the charge. Me and Birdman and Radar are tied for second at 7-3, one game behind him. And then, and those four would be the playoffs if the playoffs started today, but we know they're not. Then TP is only one game back. She's 6-4, and Stats, and that should say Bromel. They're both 5-5. They're 2 games back. So there you go. All right, and so let's jump into it. The picks for this week were the divisional games. You got the Chiefs hosting the Jaguars, and the Giants going to the Eagles on Saturday. And then on Sunday, you got the Bengals at the Bills. Hey, we finally get to see that Monday night game played, that they got canceled. We get to see who's going to win it. And then you've got the final game of the weekend, the 49ers hosting Stats' Cowboys. And then we had a fifth pick, which is out of those 4 games, out of the 4 teams you picked to win, who do you think will win by the biggest margin? Okay? Who do you think will win by the biggest margin? So, Birdman, go ahead and give us your picks.
I got the Chiefs, my Eagles, Bengals, 49ers, and the 49ers going to win by the biggest margin.
Okay. Next up, We got Bro Mel. I'll read his off. He's got the Chiefs, the Eagles, the Bengals, the 49ers. He thinks the Chiefs gonna dog the Jaguars. I'll read Radar. He's got the 49ers, the Giants, the Bengals, and the Chiefs. And he thinks the Chiefs are gonna drag the Jaguars. Aggie P.
Yes, sir. I got the Chiefs, my Giants, the Bills, the 49ers, and the 49ers is going to drag the Cowboys.
TP.
I got the Chiefs, the Giants, Bills, Cowboys, the Chiefs with the biggest margin it's supposed to be. So
Yep. She thinks the Chiefs gonna drag Jaguars too. What? Jaguars. Give me the Chiefs, the Eagles, the Bills, and the 49ers. And Aggie P, don't take offense at this.
Oh, I'm not.
Listen, I just think all the games gonna be close. So when I say they're gonna have the biggest win, I think it's only gonna be like 10 points, something like that. But,
I appreciate you, Big T.
Yeah, I think all the games gonna be close. So I think 10 points is gonna be the biggest margin of any of the games. So I got the Eagles winning by the biggest margin. All right, next up. Oh, that's it. With everybody? Okay, all right, that's it. All right.
Yeah,
man,
for
I didn't realize-
stats, I guess. Did you get your picks in?
Yes, stats. Go ahead and tell us your stats.
All right. I had Jacksonville. Trevor, we know he's good. We saw him play at Clemson.
Mhm.
Said the Cowboys. I'm not gonna actually go against what I said on the show like I did last week. I don't know why. Should have picked the Giants. And I'm picking the Giants. And I'm changing it right now.
Okay. All right, Giants.
It's something about Daniel Jones this year. It's something about him this year. I think confidence.
Okay.
And what's the last one I got? Oh,
Bengals.
Bengals.
Bengals and Bills. You got the Bengals.
Joe Burrow is the guy. I'm not getting straight from that. He's the guy.
Okay, and the largest margin, you got the Jaguars. Really?
Yes. They're blowing out Mahomes. Shocker of the week. They blow out.
Wow.
That would be the shock of the week.
That would be the shocker of the week. It absolutely would. All right, it's time for our shout out to Shut Up and Play candidates, and we'll start with Aggie P.
Yeah, my shout out go to my man Radar. Miss you, bro.
There you go. Radar. Birdman.
Yeah, my shout out goes to Radar too,
Oh, wow. Radar getting the shout outs tonight. The love. The queen. I know she ain't doing it.
Gonna go to every NFL team that is about to finish up. I want to see some good football right now. I think everybody does.
Yes, I love that. Stats.
Hey, my shout out is to the Clemson Tigers basketball team because they're gonna beat Wake tonight.
Oh,
and Bird's
Lord.
not gonna. He's gonna get one win, but he's not getting two. It's not happening. Clemson's winning the ACC.
Woo. So you think Clemson gonna go 8-0, huh? Okay.
They're
All right.
8-0.
Okay, all right. Well, hey, my shout out is to the NFL for putting on a big show this past weekend with Super Wild Card Weekend. I think it was a big success. I don't know about y'all, but those were some exciting games until last night. Until last night. But it was still good. We wanted to see that happen. All right, for Aggie P.
No weapon.
For Birdman.
They shall mount up with wings as eagles.
For TP.
Blessings on blessings on blessings.
For Stats.
The Cowboys don't have a home.
I'm your man, Big T, signing off and saying, no matter where you are, look up to the sky and know that your creator's there. Until next time, see ya, and we might want to be. Oh, man.
That's all we have for you today. So be sure to join us next week for The Crossover. And remember, the Tunnel Crew don't play unless we have something to say.